Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Daily Zone, the daily video on this channel. Me, your host, yours truly, Calvzone, or whatever you want to call me. I hope you're all having a fantastic Monday. It's a Monday, all right. Tomorrow I gotta go back to work. Yeah, I hope you're having a good Monday. Mine's been pretty good. I've been chilling. I shaved. I feel like I've shaved it too short, guys. I don't like it. I think I very much needed the length over here to kind of, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I've been doing stuff around the house. I uploaded an extra video. You might have seen that one with the World of Warcraft one. I am working on being better about giving. I want to give y'all better content more frequently. And I'm working on it. That was just one step of just getting an extra video out there. I got plenty of games I want to play, want to make content of. So expect me to kind of be playing around and uploading some stuff here left and right, and all that stuff. You'll also be happy to know I put in another application to another grocery store. And if either one of them contact me at this point, I'm just gonna jump. I've got a bunch of coding courses and stuff that I'm gonna be I got stuff I want to do in my off time. I thought it'd be cool to kind of turn them into videos. The only problem is the coursework I paid for, right? I don't think I can show that on the screen. So I don't know how I'd go about showing y'all all that as I progress. Maybe I'll just show y'all what I'm coding and everything. But I think the game plan, is I'm going to hopefully be able to take a step back, get a job that's just like my foothold. It just pays the bills, gets me going. While I take some time, I think it's going to probably be a part-time job regardless of where I go. It seems like grocery stores just don't want to hire full-time people, so I mean, it is what it is. But as long as I get the bills paid, I don't really think I care. But we're gonna sit down, I'm gonna work what I need to do, come home, and we're definitely gonna I'm gonna give like, I think I'm gonna take a year. I'm gonna take a year to try to figure things out, to work on myself, to work on the things I want. You may notice whiteboards moved. It's changed. I erased those goals for this year. It became very apparent to me that unless I starve myself for a couple months, I probably wasn't hitting the 260. And the novel, that's one of those things I want to work on, but I figured I would move that off. I'm gonna be better about planning. I'm gonna keep that in the background, and when I'm gonna be like, this video this day, and that way you'll be able to see what I'm uploading. I'll bring more attention to it on the Sunday videos. I think I'm gonna move into another room. When I start cooking, I have to move. As much as I like this setup, I think it's very nice. I think it's a very nice backdrop. I enjoy it quite a lot. Like, everywhere you look in this frame, there's something to stare at. But I think I'm gonna move to a dedicated kind of streaming room, and also have an AC so I can like keep my it's gonna get colder as we get into winter, and I need to be able to regulate my room's temperature. That way I can be comfortable while I'm recording and stuff. So I'm gonna move. Don't worry, everything here is coming with me to some extent. I don't think I'm taking that lamp, but I'm taking everything on that lamp. And hopefully I'm gonna be able to build out a nice little backdrop into my room, and we will also, with that, be right beside my weight room, which I'm hoping I can then translate to some form of me working out and also still making content. It's kind of like I can work on myself, my channel, and it's like a trifecta, right? I'm hitting everything in one go, as it were. I'm getting real good. I got some applications. I don't think I like them enough to really use them. I downloaded them because I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have like a to-do list and all this stuff. And I want, maybe y'all know, okay? I wanted an application that essentially, how I have my sheet that I track my weight, I track my money, I track all that. I wanted an app or something in Steam, or like Wallpaper Engine. It auto launches when my PC starts up. I wanted an application that would start up and it'd pop up on my screen and be like, hey, do this before you do anything else. That would be, I would always be on it. Fortunately, I didn't find that. But if once I start coding, who knows, maybe I'll make it. I thought of making something on Steam or something where like I can put different applications in there that y'all can use and I can use. That's just helpful for me. But yeah, I think I want to go forward. I really want to learn a bunch of software programming and all that jazz. And once I'm confident I can do it, I think I can find a college course or a certificate. I live near a pretty sizable city that I think I can get a job, or at the very least I'll just go remote, if I'm good enough, that is. But I'm feeling pretty good. I've been in a good mood for a while. I'm ready to lock in. I think the biggest hindrance to me the past couple of months has just been the job. I've just been letting the job kind of drain me of my enjoyment. It very much regulates most of my week on how I'm feeling and everything, which sucks. Like, if I have a bad day at work, I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to eat something so I can feel good, yada yada yada. And dude, it's just been a ball of stress. It's just been so stressful at work this past couple of weeks. Honestly, kind of over it. I could try to be positive, but I'm gonna be honest. That place it's on fire. It's burning down. And I need to get out when I can get out. I need to jump to something that I need a foothold to jump onto to kind of catch myself. If I'm being honest, I kind of flunked out of college. Okay, I could have done better. I definitely screwed that up big time. And then I've been just kind of sitting here, wasting away like the God Emperor on my throne, at this job, kind of not going anywhere, just kind of coasting, just coasting, which is fine, to a certain extent, but I've coasted for too long. I need to move on. The biggest goal I have for myself right now is I need to slim down. I need to lose weight. Because currently, that is one of the biggest things holding me back from getting an actual better job in the laborers, kind of like the like blue collar work, is because I'm so big. I don't want to try to get a labor job and then not be able to perform it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure other big people I can feel the same way. It's like I have a strong work ethic, and I don't want to take a job, go through all the stuff, and then be like, I can't do this. Period. So it's one of those things where I'm really gonna lock down on my losing the weight. That's one of the reasons I'm moving the setup to another room, so I'm beside my weight stuff, so I can, when I'm sitting on my PC, I look over there and I go, I should do that. It can't hurt getting closer to my weight room. And I'm gonna get better about my meal preps. For those of you that have been following, I've got stuff in the freezer that's okay. It's not great. I'm definitely gonna work on making better meal preps going forward. I definitely want to make videos on those. I've got tons of ideas, and I've been real bad about, beyond just YouTube, having thoughts and ideas and just not pursuing them, and then just be like, no, I'll get to it later. And then guess what, guys? I never get to it, because you know why? Lazy. Procrastination. You throw a term at it, and I'll just claim it as mine. And as much as I enjoy, I've spent most of the weekend with family, playing games with my cousin. That's been a blast. I've been enjoying it quite a lot. But I do need to start taking time, blocking out like an hour or two, probably not Monday through Thursday right now, because Monday through Thursday, I'm literally just struggling to get through it. On the weekends, taking like an hour or two to do my coding work, I don't know. I want to work on the YouTube channel, but I don't know if that's going to be my main goal. I don't think it's smart to make it my main goal. This currently is, I think it's just a hobby. I enjoy it. It brings me, I think it's a kind of thing where I have a good time. I make a video, I post it. If people like it, they like it. I get a little joy back from making it. It's kind of like my D&D games. I go, I'm going to run a D&D game. Do y'all want to play? I run it. I go, I put some time and effort into this. They go, hey, we enjoyed that. And I go, oh, good. They love what I made. And it's a good cycle, It's like a positive feedback loop where I'm doing something I want to do anyways. and then if people like it, I get stuff back from it. It's very good. So while I do want to put more content out on YouTube, unfortunately, on the totem pole currently, it's kind of pretty low. Obviously I do the daily zones. I would love to, like, here's the deal. I'm so old school, right? Like, I want to do Let's Plays, but unfortunately, Let's Plays are not how you grow a YouTube channel. They're not really like, the Let's Plays are for people who have that community and stuff. And I don't think that's the form of content that would work the best on the channel. But I do want to put, I guess, more long form. I need better watch time, I think, is what I really need. I need better quality videos that are a little longer, to get my kind of analytics up, because we've been getting a lot of views. I have been appreciating that. We've been doing pretty good on the views, and the subs were almost at 400. That's been pretty sick. I've been really happy about that lately. But as we're inching towards that goal of 1,000 subscribers, I also have to accrue 4,000 hours of watch time to kind of apply for, like, the hey, I get advertisements, yada yada, for YouTube, so I can start making money. And while the end goal would be cool if YouTube paid for everything, if I could get to the point where it just pays for my games, I'd be very happy. If I could get to the point where I could break even on the stuff I'm showing on the channel, being like, let's play the new game that's coming out, and I buy the game and then I upload it, and even if I just get enough views to make $60, that would be a fat W for me, okay? I mean, at this point, any extra money I could accrue is not gonna hurt me. Honestly, it'd be beneficial, truth be told. Because I think I'm always, when it comes down to it, I'm always gonna be working, okay? I don't think I'm one of those people that, I don't like sitting around the house, because I know I'm fat, I know I'm lazy, and I don't want to feel like a leech or like a stone in anybody's, like, pants. I hate feeling like a burden. I guess that's perfect. That's a perfect synopsis of how I view me if I were just to sit around and stuff. I have to be doing something. I have to be working. I have to be doing this. I want to be useful to my family, to hopefully my future, you know, wife and kids. That would rock. If that happens in this day and age, I have no idea. I might die alone. But I'm not, you know, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, well, I've given up. I mean, hey, I'm pretty young, you know. I may not look it because I'm bald and looking. I mean, dude, I took my mom out to dinner and the waitress couldn't tell if I was her son or if I was, like, her romantic partner, and it was very awkward. It was a very awkward exchange. And I was like, man, this is bad. This is real bad. Like, I look 40, like, shoosh. Oof. That's rough. But yeah. So going forward, this is kind of a we got 3 months in the year. I'm gonna see what damage I can do to myself. In a positive way, not a negative way. No, I'm not like, I'm gonna burn down my house and blow. I'm gonna make a controversial video. Nah. We're gonna see if we can lock in, get some stuff done. I look forward if you'd like to join me. I'm gonna get a more structured video this weekend once I get everything moved and I get the new backdrop set up and everything. The next 3 days are probably just gonna be daily zones. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna try to get through the week. I expect it to be very chaotic. I expect it to not be a good time. I expect me to be abysmal when I get home. But just for you, I'll put on a smile and hide the fact that I'm dying on the inside. What else? I think that's about it, guys. A bit of a more, I guess, dour, more like just me video instead of like gaming and news and stuff, but it's just what I felt like talking about. Like I said, I kind of had a realization this morning when I was sitting here and I was like, what do I want? Like, and I realized that I don't want to be doing what I'm doing, you know? I wasted a good portion of my good years. Um, just kind of being sad and fat, you know? Like, not those two are connected, just I was very depressed for several years. Okay, it's like no ifs, ands, buts about it. I was severely depressed, and that also didn't help me not gain weight. Um, but yeah, I was in a real rough state. I'm in a much better mental state now, and maybe that's because I've had a bunch of introspection. I've been hanging out with people more often. Um, I'm very bad about closing myself off to people, especially when I don't see them every day. If I don't see them in person, I'm very bad about just like cutting them. Especially when they're friends and not family, because I don't know. I don't know if cynical is the right word. It probably isn't. But the less I interact with people, the less chance I have to mess things up. I guess is the like perspective I have. And in that in that state of mind and that thought process, what ends up happening is I just excommunicate them, which is irreparably worse than if I could have said something bad to them. Because then I just kind of cast them to the wayside, and I seem like, I guess, the bad guy, which, I mean, it's a pretty stupid, scummy thing to do. I do regret it immensely, but those ships have sailed long time ago. But, you know, that's why now I've got to step up. You know, I've got to get better. We got to better ourselves. We got to better our life. We got to try to do better in any way that I can, is where it comes down to it. And be it my YouTube, be it me trying to get a better job, be it me just trying to increase my career, spend more time with my family, be more useful, yada yada, all that jazz. Thank you for joining me doing my TED Talk. All of you are awesome. Thank you all so much for the support. I do appreciate it. We got a new month. I'm coming out with some new energy. I'm gonna try to get more videos on the weekend. I can't promise anything because I am who I am. Unfortunately, but I'm trying to be better. No, I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to pick it up. I probably won't do Let's Plays, but I do think I want to do streams where I'm not live, which are just long form videos, but those don't do good. So maybe I will do streams. I've been having a really good time playing Space Marine 2 with my friends and my cousin. However, I we say a lot of curse words, and I try to keep this channel somewhat PG friendly. Like, I try not to cuss if I can avoid it, and I feel like I do a pretty good job in the daily zones. Just because, you know, it can't hurt me to be like kid friendly, right? I'm not gonna segue into what just came into my mind, but yeah, I mean, I guess I might just start doing live streams. Maybe I'll record the gameplay of me and my cousin and my friends and try to turn those into shorts, because they're a good time. It's never a bad time when we're screaming for our life as giant hell brutes chase us around the map. It's a pretty good time. Or in Helldivers. Nobody wants to watch me play Alterac Valley and WoW, so unfortunately, though that could be a fun time. Who knows? Yeah, Thursday I'll probably move my setup, so Thursday will probably be a short zone, and then I'll get everything moved, and then I'll hit the weekend running. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Hope you have a fantastic week. If I don't see you, well, stay safe. As always, I'm here every single day doing a daily zone, doing me. Most of the time, I'm not as down to earth and like bah humbug, but you know, sometimes you need those to kind of balance out the cycle. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.